Welcome to the Bended Bottle Podcast with your hosts Travis Poisel and Mike Sisko, where it's been a good day in hell. Tomorrow I'll be glory bound.
Glory bound, huh?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Oh, it always is fantastic. So how are you today?
I'm actually really good. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. We had a little bit of a productive work today. You know, we did have a productive day, I should say.
Oh, we were really productive today. Which is actually not too surprising because we work hard every day.
Yeah, every freaking day. But no, yeah, and we were fortunate enough to shave a couple hours off today. The boss was nice enough to let us go a couple hours early.
That was actually really nice of him.
I think so too, actually. But talk about the holiday now. It's Thanksgiving.
So what are you doing for your holiday?
Thanksgiving Day, actually nothing. It'll just be me and the beautiful woman just sitting at home. Oh, no, we've got a house guest this weekend.
Is it just one, or you have like a bunch of people?
Just the Thanksgiving, it's just one. But then Saturday, it's because, you know, her family her kids get together with their father on Thanksgiving. So me and her we'll have probably, I don't know, whatever we decide to have, frozen pizza, who knows. But then we do Saturday, they get all her family together and they come over to our house and we have a feast.
A feast?
A feast.
Is it, you said it's at your house?
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's exciting. Yeah, everybody, you know.
You looking for extra guests?
No, because that'd be less food for me.
The kids and I are available.
As long as you don't eat, I don't care. No, I'm kidding. I'll tell her, hey, we got extra guests coming over.
Yeah. So,
hey, I want to say something.
Oh, okay. What are you going to say?
Yeah, I don't know. Did you know that reports say that eating a Thanksgiving meal, the turkey often gets the blame because it contains tryptophan, why you get sleepy and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And but honestly, studies show that it could be the carbohydrate-rich sides and desserts that allow the tryptophan to enter the brain. So it's the desserts that are killing you and making you sleepy, and that not the turkey. So get off the turkey.
But what if I don't eat desserts and I just eat the turkey? I'm still tired. I still take a nap.
Well, you probably ate too much then.
It's kind of the idea of Thanksgiving, isn't it?
And did you see Biden? Did he pardon a turkey this year? He probably pardoned a dog and thought it was a turkey.
Well, he probably pardoned himself. He is a damn turkey. Jesus. No, did you see? So Biden, speaking of the Thanksgiving. Oh yeah, you know what I'm doing for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I was going to ask you.
I'm going to my sister's up in Valpo.
Okay.
Her and her fiance's house, and I guess from what I gather, his family's coming.
Oh.
I've only met his family a couple of times.
Okay.
They're okay people. I don't really talk to them.
Why, they're Democrats or what?
I have no issue talking to a Democrat. I don't know if they're Democrats or not, to be 100% honest with you. I just assume they might be. But, you know, I know what they say about assuming.
Yeah, yes, I do. It makes an ass out of you and me.
It pretty much just makes an ass out of you.
No, not me.
No, but they, but I don't really have anything in common with them. And I try really hard. And I try to stay sober around them because I don't know if they really drink. And but they're going to be in Valpo. I'm not going to be drinking because there's no way.
Well, you got to drive home.
Exactly, and I am driving home.
So why would you care if you had anything in common with them? Just talk.
I try, but then it turns out just me talking.
Well, they won't talk. They'll just shut up. They won't say nothing.
I don't think they have anything to say back to me. Or if they do say something back to me, I feel like it's really not what I was talking about. And
tell them, hey, that's not what I was saying.
Like, I mean, you know me. So, but they, it's no biggie, but it's like every time I talk about something, it's like they want to change the subject, which is fine. But, you know, why don't you talk like 2 seconds with me about what I'm talking about?
Well, yeah, address the issue that you're talking about, whatever.
And believe me, I try to bring up plenty of issues.
Oh, I bet you do. I got that feeling.
And like, even when my brother-in-law's around, you know, we can have a good conversation. It's just sometimes, like, I don't care if I'm wrong. Well, I mean, I care if I'm wrong, but don't try to tell me I'm wrong, and then when you spit out your facts, they're not the whole fact, or they're just partial fact. They're like half truths. And I'm not a big fan. Oh, those stupid people working on those roads.
They gotta live too.
Yeah, they could have lived like been done earlier today. But no, it's just so I feel sometimes that's how my future brother-in-law is when me and my brother-in-law are having a conversation, or he just tries to be a smartass or funny. I haven't figured it out yet. I don't really talk to him that much.
Hey, deal with it.
But anyways.
So anyway, Thanksgiving. What do you think of Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving started in 1622. Did you know that? That's when
well, that would make sense.
21, not 1622, 1621. That's when the Pilgrims had their first autumn harvest.
That's what it was called, autumn harvest?
I don't know. They probably didn't call it Thanksgiving. We probably Americanized it or sensationalized it.
Well, that is an American holiday.
Well, it's a native Indian. The natives got together with the people coming over onto, where was it? Plymouth
Rock, baby.
Massachusetts, is that right?
I'm assuming. I don't know.
But they're speculating that turkey might not even have been on the menu.
Well, I've heard that. I heard that a long time ago.
The stuff basically that they were growing, beans, onions, potatoes.
Some maize.
Maize, yes, very good. Corn, yes.
I remember that from first grade. Remember?
Well, they didn't teach me that in first grade.
Yes, they
we
did.
were doing fun with Dick and Jane.
You're doing what to Jane?
She was having fun with the Dick and Jane. I just caught that as first grade. Fun with Dick and Jane.
I don't think that's appropriate.
Well, that was the name of it.
Fun with Dick and Jane?
Dick and Jane.
Oh, with Dick and Jane.
Yeah,
I think you said Dick and Jane.
Yes, because that's what I said. When you say it fast like that, it's fun with Dick and Jane. A first grader, what they're thinking, Mom, we're reading Dick and Jane.
The way it sounds, though, that's pretty much how they are now in school. With a lot of these leftists, they try to put Dick and Jane or Dick on Jane.
Yeah, put a Dick on Jane.
But, well, I mean, it's interesting. Your fact about the turkey, I'm pretty sure that most people knew that.
Really? I didn't. I figured they had a turkey. There's wild turkeys. There had to be wild turkeys around. They had a lot of fowl. They had a lot of seafood.
Yeah, true.
So, I mean, why wouldn't turkey be running around there? And why wouldn't they? Well, they didn't call it Thanksgiving. It was a 3-day event back then. Did you know that?
No, we should go back to that.
Yeah, well, that's because it took the Indians 2 days to walk there.
What?
Look it up. It's fact.
All right.
And I guess, but anyway, I don't know. I don't know why it wouldn't be turkey on the menu. I don't get that. I don't understand it. But anyway, it was a 3-day event, and well, they had a lot of fowl, I guess, and they had beets, potatoes, spinach, onions, crap like that, whatever they harvested.
Onions?
We need to go back to that harvesting. Like, people should do that a lot more.
Yeah, because that sounds like something we have time to do.
Well, that's true.
I barely have enough time to actually go somewhere to buy the food to eat it, to harvest it myself. It's not happening.
Yeah, plant it, weed it, do all that crap.
That is a lot of work, a lot of extra work. I'm not really interested in. I'm glad someone else does it.
No.
So did you see this come out about Thanksgiving? Because I kept
seeing
this.
What about it?
All right. The White House has released President Biden's accomplishments, and then that the White House said could be used as talking points for when chatting with your uncle at Thanksgiving.
What?
And I'm pretty much that uncle. But using White House talking points to try and gaslight your own family as the realities to this administration seems like a miserable way to spend Thanksgiving, according to Representative Ralph Norman, Republican of South Carolina. So you want to hear these, bring the receipts to Thanksgiving dinner?
Whoa, back that up. What do you mean bring the receipts of what?
It's for President Biden's top accomplishments for chatting with your uncle at Thanksgiving.
Oh.
So, okay.
I thought you meant receipts, like money receipts.
So here's the receipts. So tackling inflation and lowering costs. Here's number one. Gas prices are down by $1.35 a gallon since June, and inflation is moderating.
Wait. Gas has been down.
Has gone down.
Actually, it went down. It's like $3.89 now. But it's not. So, it's $1.35 from what, 6 months ago? You said
from June. From June.
Wow.
So here's the receipt. Well, before you were in office, buddy, it was like $1.89 a gallon. It didn't go down $1.39. It was $1.89.
I don't remember getting that low. I would say $2 something, not $1.
It was like $2.05 when he took office.
It was?
Yeah. $2.05 when he took office, and at one point he was over $3.25 a gallon on that. All right, and then inflation is moderating. We saw the lowest to no inflation during the previous administration. As soon as he takes office, it skyrockets. 74%
Oh man, it's terrible. It's terrible. Hey, let's go, Brandon. Come on.
Yeah. All right. Unsnarling supply chains to lower the cost of goods.
Unsnarling.
I love how they use the big words.
Unsnarling supply chains
to lower the cost of goods. Have you gone to anywhere where the cost of goods have went down?
Oh, wow. No, that's a big thing for me, man. When I go to the grocery store, you walk out with 2 bags, it's $150.
So he's talking about they unsnarled the supply chain to lower costs. Like, dude, you were the cause of the supply chain issue.
So the supply chain, you talking about all them ships out at sea?
That was one of the problems. And
he said he fixed that?
Yeah, and then the fact that diesel was almost like $6 a gallon.
Oh, my God.
And he's talking about eliminating all fossil fuels. That is not unsnarling the supply chains. All right. So that's our receipt number 2 for his accomplishments.
Okay.
Number 3. Jesus, this guy's an idiot. Saving Americans with hearing loss up to $3,000 on hearing aids.
Saving Americans on hearing loss?
Saving Americans with hearing loss up to $3,000 on hearing aids.
I don't understand.
I didn't even know that was an accomplishment.
I did not either. I don't know.
I don't have any receipt on it because I never actually heard that to be an issue. So he accomplished a non-issue. Okay, awesome. Congratulations, you jack off. All right. Number 4 on his tackling inflation and lowering costs. Tackling junk fees that cost Americans billions of dollars, like surprise overdraft charges. I don't think that was him. I think that was something that was started in the previous administration, but they just got it passed through and he signed the damn bill.
Read it again. What was it?
Tackling junk fees that cost Americans billions, like surprise overdraft charges. I'm positive that was started towards the end of the last administration, before he took office. That was already something that was in the works. He just happened to sign the legislation.
Yeah, right. Well, and he gets credit for it, obviously.
Yeah, he's a jack off. All right, now here's another one. God, he's such an idiot. Oh my God, I can't believe this is our president. But anyways, took on Big Pharma and won, and this is all in caps, so you know they're screaming it to the mountains. Lowering prescription drug and healthcare costs, in which they put in lowercase, so they're not too confident about that part. So, number 1, capping annual out-of-pocket prescription drug costs at $2,000 for seniors on Medicare.
Capping. Say that again. Capping what?
Capping out-of-pocket prescription drug costs at $2,000 for seniors on Medicare. I don't know. I don't know too much about that.
Well, actually. So they're saying the most you could pay is $2,000.
I'm gonna call bullshit on some of this.
But then
it's only people on it's only seniors on Medicare.
Yeah, well, they should take care of the elderly. Well, I'm going to be.
But that's soon. If they're on Medicare. Not everyone's on Medicare.
Well, once you turn 65, do
you automatically get thrown on Medicare? I don't
you have
think
to sign up for it.
Well, you know what? That sounds racist to me.
You'll find your safe spot, will you?
I'm thinking about building my own safe spot. I hate some of you people sometime. All right. But I don't
as far as capping that, no, they are. I think insulin they made for the first of the year.
That's number 2.
Oh, okay.
And capping insulin copays at $35 per prescription for seniors on Medicare.
Oh! I thought it was everybody. Nobody was going to pay more than $35
for seniors on Medicare.
Oh, see, that's not right. So if
I'm starting to see that is only doing all this taking on Big Pharma.
Yeah,
is only being taken on by government controlled health insurance.
Well, it's government controlled no matter what.
Fuck the government, and they're such bullshit. Fucking oh my God! I swear to God, it all needs to crumble.
What do you mean? We need to be martial law or not martial law? But
the whole entire system, and then
needs to be redone.
Completely redone. These damn criminals. You know, you got like the biggest Ponzi scheme and thieves in the IRS. You got the Gestapo and the FBI. You have
what is that? I don't even know what that is.
They just go after American citizens for doing nothing, and they have like entire. You know, they go after former presidents. They go after anyone that's conservative, anyone that's pro-life, anyone that doesn't agree to their agenda, like Nazi Germany. They come and take you and you disappear.
I doubt. I don't believe it.
Look it up. It just happened. It was all over all over the news.
It just happened.
Not liberal news.
How do you know it happened if the person ain't around?
What good? There was a reporter that reported on something. The FBI showed up, and the guy hasn't been heard of in for like a year. I wish I could remember his name. I read a thing on it.
Serious?
Yeah. He tweeted something, boom, gone. All right. I'm getting a little off topic here.
No, that's fine. Go.
All right. Last one on this. Took on Big Pharma. I can see him with the Beavis and Butthead hands and stuff, just screaming this out and having that moment like he did on stage with Anderson Cooper. God, I swear. All right, anyways. Lowering health insurance premiums by $800 annually for Americans who buy insurance through the Affordable Care.
Through the Affordable Care Act. Yeah,
through government bullshit.
Yeah.
It's something that was illegal when that jack-off Obama it made an executive order because no one in Congress agreed with it.
Yeah.
And now, see, all this is you're only eligible to save money if you go through the
Obamacare.
Through the government.
I don't know if they call it Obamacare anymore.
What's the issue with having private care?
Yeah,
and private insurance? Why can't you give this stuff to people with private
like
insurance?
Who have,
exactly. Yeah. I'm not getting on government bullshit.
We're not.
They're not going to control my health. Well, that's all the government wants. That's what Obama wanted, because he wanted to kill your baby.
Well, yeah, you say that. You keep saying that.
Oh, he is. Oh my God, he's an animal. He's an absolute animal. My goodness. And I won't tell you what I said earlier.
No, you can't say that.
I can.
No,
but I'm not going to. Not going to.
Okay.
All right. That's the end of his
presidential Thanksgiving facts.
He won. No, that's not the end.
Oh.
That's just, we're in the middle. I think we're in the middle. Yeah, we're in the middle. All right. Okay, he just gets more and more stupid. All right, worked with Republicans to rebuild America's infrastructure, which was a bullshit bill in the first place.
Why? What was it?
It was that that $5.7 trillion infrastructure bill that he passed.
Yeah.
Complete bullshit bill. There's not improvements going on there.
Oh, not at all. I don't see anything.
I mean, granted, we have road construction going on.
Yeah,
out there,
right outside our window.
But it's not. You know how these government contracts work? They overpay by 10 times for a project that can be done cheaper.
Probably, I would think.
That's what they do. I mean, California, they have a road. They stopped building because I think it was costing them like $1 billion a mile to build.
$1 billion a mile.
Yeah, so they just stopped building it because
So what did the infrastructure actually do?
Sorry. All right, rebuilding roads and bridges.
I haven't seen anything done.
No, investing in passenger rail and public transit. How many times do you get on the train?
Well, I don't typically need to get on a train. And there's people like in Chicago or the cities that need that.
And that's the thing. We have all this money going to urban areas.
Yeah. Well, you think so?
Where else are you really seeing anyone else taking a train?
Oh, well, when I think urban, I think of out here where we're at.
That's rural.
That's rural. Yeah, thank you.
So you get in the urban areas where everyone's on top of each other. Okay, I can see where the state or the city takes an investment in it, but the federal government. Come on now. Come on. That's stupid.
Yeah.
That's every taxpayer in America paying for Chicago.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's
and you're giving all this money to Chicago to fix their railways?
And they're not doing it.
Because they're corrupt. You got all those Democrats are...
I'm sensing something here about Democrats.
Yeah, they steal your money. They keep stealing your money, and they don't do a damn thing. But Republicans suck, too. But then they just don't suck as bad. I mean, the other ones, they gobble that shit down. But anyways.
Hey, Pelosi just passed the torch.
Oh, I thought you said she passed on. I mean, why isn't this a party?
Breaking her kneecaps, one guy.
Oh, my gosh. Breaking his... all right, number 3. Expanding affordable, high-speed internet for all Americans. Bullshit, because I know people that can't even get Xfinity that live 10 miles south of us. And I know people that we work with live out in rural areas, can't get high-speed internet without spending like $200 a month.
Yeah, that's crazy. And they're trying to make it affordable for everybody? Is that what they're getting?
No, that's what they did.
That's what they did to make it affordable?
That was his accomplishment. He made it affordable for everyone.
It's not affordable.
I know. He's a jack-off. But, okay.
You see, the problem is they all think everybody makes the same amount of money they do, so
that's what they want. Because they're socialists. They want everyone to make the same.
Okay, no, I mean, I get that. That's not a good thing, but hell, okay, give me $200,000 a year.
That wouldn't be the cap because they do a lot of their comparison with Scandinavian companies or countries.
Ex-presidents make $200,000 a year.
I'm really starting to think that might be too damn much.
It may be higher than that now, but it used to be 200,000.
I know a president that only took $1 a year.
Who was that?
The last one.
Obama? Oh, I mean Trump. He only took $1?
And he donated the rest.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Because legally he had to take $1. He couldn't work for free.
Well, yeah, I guess I understand.
So
that.
he donated the rest of his salary.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I did not
But
know that.
But he's a piece of shit, though, from what I hear.
Yeah, it's all Trump's fault. I blame Trump for everything these days.
Why not? Now, I don't believe he needs to rerun for president.
I don't either. I honestly, and I will put it out there, and I said it before, I voted for him. And you got to admit, something happened when he took office. Although he wouldn't shut his mouth and keep off Twitter and all that stuff. But I will not vote for him again.
I won't vote for him. If he's the nominee, then yeah, I'll vote for him. But I would prefer it to be Ron DeSantis.
Yeah, you like that guy.
I do. I'm a big fan. So, okay. So that's Joe Biden's accomplishments for your conversation with your uncle
For Thanksgiving.
for Thanksgiving. What a tool bag!
So now here.
I'm actually going to bring that up on Thanksgiving and see how that goes.
Well, go ahead. That would be.
I should record it.
You should print out something and report it.
No, I'm going to record the entire thing. I'm going to live stream it.
So now I got some facts for Thanksgiving.
You got facts?
Yes, I got facts.
What? Apparently, I was speaking some fiction there.
No.
I was. But anything coming from Biden in the White House is
But you were
fiction.
giving Thanksgiving facts. And I got some Thanksgiving.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
I'm looking at a picture of Joe Biden trying to put a microphone in front of the turkey as he was partying it.
Well, he's waiting for him to say something.
I think so. He's like, oh, man, that's my brother. Haven't seen him in a while. All right.
Anyway,
go ahead.
Thanksgiving facts for you. Did you know Benjamin Franklin wished the turkey was the national bird?
Oh, yeah, because the turkeys. Now, see, here's the thing. We call it Biden a turkey, but intelligence-wise, from what I gather, turkey's one of the smartest birds.
They are.
And we do
That's
know
very
that
true.
Biden is not the smartest bird.
Well, no, yeah. He'd be the domestic ones that are stupid
Oh, the
and
dodo.
sit there and
The dodo bird.
they look up in the sky when it rains to want to know what's going on and they drown.
Yeah, the dodo bird.
Well, it's the turkey that does that.
Turkey does that too?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. Okay. The first Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade had Central Park Zoo animals.
Oh, really?
Yes. Snoopy has made the most appearances in that parade. That's out there.
That was weird.
And then the first professional Thanksgiving Day football game was played in what year?
Oh, you're asking me?
Yeah. No, I'm asking the guy sitting next to you. See, there's nobody there.
I don't know.
1920.
Holy Jesus.
Yes.
How? So obviously that wasn't on TV.
I don't know. I wasn't around then. I was born in
it was probably on the radio.
1921.
It was probably on the radio. Jesus. Of course it was on the radio.
Thanksgiving was once celebrated on the third Thursday in November. I remember that.
The third Thursday?
Yeah.
Was it different?
No, I don't remember. I thought it was, though. I thought it was. It was,
Sorry.
what the heck was that?
I didn't mean to.
President Roosevelt did it. He said he wanted to mix things up, moving it to the third Thursday in November instead of the fourth. Something tells me
I just went live on Facebook.
I did it again. Sorry.
I thought. But anyway, next one is Jingle Bells was originally a Thanksgiving Day song.
What?
Yep.
Well, that's just weird.
Yep. Butterball has had a turkey talk line open for nearly 40 years.
Oh, I've had to call that talk line a couple
Have
times.
you serious?
Yeah. I was completely bombing on the turkey. And I like to cook, and I'm good at cooking, but I was bombing. I didn't know how to start it. It was in the beginning. In the beginning when I first started cooking.
You know how to do it now?
So, yeah, I'll make it. I like making turduckens.
You make that actually?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Oh, it's phenomenal.
Wow.
Absolutely phenomenal. Maybe if you invited me over for Thanksgiving, I'll bring one.
Okay.
You have plenty of food, though.
Oh, and each year about 46 million turkeys are cooked. 46 million.
Isn't there a turkey shortage this year?
There probably is. The Democrats are going to make you think
there's a
there
shortage everywhere. Oh, did you hear Democrats are upset because 66 million people are traveling for Thanksgiving?
Why are they upset over that?
The spread of COVID and fuel and all the pollution they're going to be causing.
Really?
I don't know. That's probably what there is.
Do you know who the first president was to pardon a turkey? Don't look. You look too late.
You said in 1920 Thanksgiving was started?
1621.
Oh, 1621. You know what? I'm going to go with Abraham Lincoln.
No, George Bush. George H.W.
Oh, the first one?
Yeah.
Was it because he was trying to hide from from losing the war in the Middle East?
And they claim that people enjoy the Thanksgiving leftovers more than the meal itself.
I do. I love leftovers
Do you?
from Thanksgiving. I love them.
Oh, man.
I absolutely love them. Because, like, the next day, just open up, and pretty much take everything and throw it all together and throw a bunch of gravy all over it.
That's exactly right.
Oh, my God. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it.
Here's a weird fact. Calvin Coolidge was the first to pardon a raccoon in relation to Thanksgiving.
What?
That's right.
Of course,
November of 1926, President Calvin Coolidge was gifted a live raccoon intended to be his Thanksgiving dinner.
Are you serious?
He wasn't into the idea of eating a raccoon, so he decided to keep it as a pet instead.
Who the hell would give a president a raccoon to eat?
I don't know. This was back in 1926.
But still, it's a raccoon.
Yeah.
It is a scavenger animal.
Exactly. Well,
I mean, heck, they literally will eat anything. It's like eating carp.
Yeah, that's true. And so my last one for the day, for my fact.
Yeah.
Fact.
How many facts did you tell me?
Just a few of them. I don't know.
Oh.
Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, is the busiest day for
shopping.
plumbers.
Is that what it says? Shut up. Well, that makes sense, but that's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious.
Oh, my God. I'd hate to be a plumber that day. Oh, man. Oh, hey, I didn't know this.
Could
the
you
turkey
imagine?
bird is
Oh.
actually linked to the country of Turkey.
Huh.
You think they seen that bird out there and said, hey, we'll just call it after our country, Turkey?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I got nothing for you on that one.
Hey, that's an interesting fact right there to me. If you ever wondered which came first, the bird or the egg, or the country, I should say, that the turkey bird got its name from the country due to a case of mistaken identity. During the Ottoman Empire, which I knew about that one, guinea fowl were exported from East Africa via Turkey to Europe, and Europeans started calling the birds turkey cocks or turkey hens due to the trade route. So when Europeans first sailed to North America and discovered birds that looked similar to the guinea fowl, they called them turkeys. And people, that's your facts for Thanksgiving.
I like to say that last one was interesting, but that was stretching a little
I actually
bit.
think the one about the raccoon was pretty much, and
That's
the plumbers
weird.
and the plumber one.
The plumber, that's funny.
But anyway, what are you thankful for on Thanksgiving?
Oh my goodness, there's actually well, the biggest thing I'm thankful for is my kids.
Ah, nice.
The job I have, most the people I work with.
You don't like working with me.
There's our moments.
Oh, I am hurt on that one now.
You should be hurt. You hurt my feelings every day. And how am I supposed to keep coming to work knowing that you're going to just belittle me like there's no tomorrow, make me just search for some type of positivity from somewhere and someone.
Oh my God, I just feel like I got filth all over me right now.
You
Suck it
do.
up
You
and
have,
tough it out.
You do. You have that hate filth all over you.
Well, listen, if you want to build a little room and we'll put Travis's safe spot on it.
No, it's not safe spot.
And
Safe space. Let's get it correct.
You could have little posters in there with that cat. Hang in there, baby.
What if I don't like cats?
Well, too bad.
Then that will hurt my feelings.
You got to hang in there, baby. That's all.
Oh.
If people really are that sensitive, you know what? I know you're not anyway. But I feel sorry for those people. I mean, we had one here that was too sensitive.
There's been a few here. There's been a few.
I mean, this is an industry right now where it still reminds me of the days I grew up in. It shit is said, man, and you deal with it.
It should be said. I mean, there's no way. Like, me and you are around each other 65, 70 hours a week.
Yep.
And there's no way we can't say the things we say to each other. There's no way.
No.
We couldn't get through that. We would hate each other if we couldn't say the things.
I wouldn't hate you, but I mean,
I would definitely want to be sitting next to you every day, that's for sure.
I would say 95% 5% of it is all in jest, all in good faith.
Oh,
there is some 5% that's probably some kind of little dig at each other. But no, I don't actually.
Of course, it might be a little bit more than that.
No, I don't think so. For me, no.
No, it's not. It's not. But no, it's. No, I know it's all in fun the majority of the time. I mean, I know we've kind of gotten under each other's skin here and there, but why not? We're here literally by each other so much.
Oh, I see you more than I see
your wife,
beloved.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Wife. She's not my wife though.
She can be.
So all you men out there who are looking for a good woman, stay away.
I'm moving in.
Oh, she's going to listen to this and say, hey, how's your bitch?
Hey, I love you.
He just wants to come over for Thanksgiving.
I do. Just invite me. I know you're going to listen to us before Saturday. Invite me over. You know my number. We have each other's numbers. Just text me.
All right. I'll tell her to listen to it for sure.
So I just started. So I'm more thankful than my kids, my job.
Okay.
What was the other thing I said?
Oh, so you said you were thankful for your kids, your job.
Oh, and most people I work with.
Right, most people
I'm around. And most of my family. Not all of them, but most of them.
Oh, come on.
And I guess my health and all that good stuff. Actually, I'm not too thrilled with my health because I really need to lose weight. I'm getting fat. It's really starting to piss me off.
I've always been a little pleasingly plump. Well, not always. I was not bad at one time, but when I moved,
I'm not even sure this is pleasingly. Like, I get winded.
When I
it's so like I got stress to tie my shoes. Like, I just saw my shoes.
I thought I was the only one who did it. I got to put my foot up on a chair to tie them now.
I know. I could. Why do you think I wear work boots right now? It's an effort.
Oh, that's funny.
Like, I tie my shoes like I take a 5-minute break.
Oh, I know. I get done with one and go, whew. I'm telling you, it's being inside, sitting behind a desk, and not being, being too sedentary. Yeah, when I get home,
I blame COVID because it made me lazy.
It did, but plus that and eating, like we were talking about today. They say if you don't eat past like 6 o'clock, and then.
Oh yeah, we got that wise wisdom from a guy we work with.
Yeah, no, he said 6:30 or she wouldn't, but I heard that at past 6 o'clock, if you stop eating for the day and you do proportionate sizes, and what did I tell you? I do a proportionate size, a large portion.
See, and I've never heard any of that because I've never actually looked into it.
No, I don't know where I heard that, but they say, fact. I don't know if it's fact. Don't eat anything after 6 o'clock. You think about that. You get home at 6 o'clock, you're done eating. That's from 6 to, say, 6 o'clock in the morning. That's 12 hours of basically fasting if you don't eat anything until 6 or 7.
Yeah, I'm sure I probably need to drink a lot more water.
That's funny because
I think water helps out a lot.
They say it does. I just read about it, all that crap, and it's funny because here I don't drink too much water, but when I get home, I'll drink 6 or 7 of those bottles a night.
Man, that's a lot of water.
I know, and even in the middle of the night, I'll be laying in bed and I'll grab one and.
Do you really?
Yeah.
No kidding. How many times do you get up and pee? You are at that age where you probably have I don't know what it's called, it's like little bladder syndrome or something like that.
Lately, yes, I've been peeing a lot, but before, no, I would get up. If I peed before I went to bed, I would not get up in the middle of the night. Now I get up, I can set my clock to it. It's usually around 2:30, and I get up at 3:30. So
I hate that so much.
I try to hold it as long as I can, and I sit there arguing with myself. Get up. No, don't get up. Get up. No, don't get up. Oh, so.
It was like my alarm set is set for 2:45, 3.
Yeah.
And I have the same problem. Like 2:15 hits, I'm up and I'm like rushing to the freaking bathroom. And
I don't know if but when I pee, it seems like I pee for like 2 minutes straight.
I know. Oh, I know. It's like I have to lean up against the wall because I'm like falling asleep while it's still going.
Yeah, you're sitting there peeing and you're falling asleep. You say, I don't hear water anymore. Yeah. Oh, it's on the wall. No.
I know. Oh God. Sometimes I wonder if I should just sit down.
No kidding. There was a guy who told me this one time. When he gets up in the middle of the night, he said he doesn't want to have to worry about it, so he'll sit down and pee.
That's smart.
I don't know about that, but sure.
Why not if you're pissing on the wall? I mean, and I have fallen asleep standing up trying to piss. So, God, that's a smart individual right there.
Well, he figured women do it. Why can't I?
I mean, we sit down for other reasons. Why not sit down for that?
Well, that's true. You don't want to stand up while you do the other, do you?
I mean, I've never tried it.
Oh, God.
I guess that could be an event in itself.
Wow. You'd be cleaning up a lot more than...
It'd be like the Bozo Show.
What, bucket number 6?
Yeah. Can you imagine the splashback?
Tell him what they've won as he's wiping his face
God,
off.
That's hilarious. Oh, man. So, and I don't think we're talking about Thanksgiving anymore.
No, Thanksgiving.
Okay, so what are you thankful for? Because we were really proud to get on this subject.
I'm thankful for everything, man. I mean, really, honestly, like you said, I'm thankful for my woman sticking around. I'm thankful for my job.
You are very lucky, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Very, very lucky.
But why? What do you know?
mean,
She been talking to you?
I joke around with you a lot about her.
I know.
But no, you are very lucky.
No, she's a good woman. She's a very good woman. I'm thankful for her. I'm thankful for my job. I am very thankful for my boss to keep me here for the 20 plus, almost 21 years starting almost.
No, we have an awesome boss.
Yeah.
Well, we have an awesome owner. The boss, he's still working at it.
Yeah. But I'm thankful for everything. Like I said, I'm thankful for you helping out as much as you do with my helping me.
You're going to make me cry.
Well, if you cry, then we're done.
Are we breaking up on the podcast? We're breaking up.
Oh, God, people.
Oh my goodness.
His name is Travis Poisel, and he is a little girl.
I don't think you can say that anymore.
Why? You maybe did.
Because
You identify as a girl, don't you? But as far as thankful, I'm pretty much thankful for everything. I would say I'm thankful for my health, but right now it's not in the best of shape.
Oh my gosh, you're like, my knee hurts, my elbow hurts, my head hurts.
Cranial sprain.
I can't believe that's a real thing.
Look that up.
Cranial sprain.
Cranial head sprain. If what he's talking about,
you have a head sprain, that is the funniest thing in the world.
Cranial. What he's talking about.
Can you spell cranial?
Yes, CRANIAL. But what he's talking about, was one time I don't know what happened anyway, but all of a sudden my head started hurting and my neck, and I couldn't move it. I couldn't do anything. How do you spell sprain?
You know how to spell cranial, but you can't spell sprain.
Yeah, how do you spell sprain?
SPRAIN.
SPRAIN. But anyway, cranial head pain, no sprain. But anyway, I couldn't move my head. I couldn't do anything, and I am not kidding. I was in bed probably 23 out of 24 hours, and I could not move. It hurt that bad. They laugh, but I hope they get it one day. No, I don't. How do you treat us?
I don't know if I could call off.
I couldn't move.
I don't know how.
And I didn't know. I thought it was I just thought my neck or something. But my doctor I went to said, "You've got cranial head sprain." I'm like, okay. And it was terrible. As funny as it does sound, every time I tell somebody that cranial head sprain, they give you this weird look.
I can't even stop.
But it is I don't know if that's the technical term for it. He's the same guy who's excuse me if I say this or offend people. He's an Indian, not the woo type, but the other type. But
you were doing so well until you woo.
But he's the same one who weighs like 140 or 130 pounds, and he looks at me and says, "You need to be this weight. Look at me. Do you think I look skinny?" I'm thinking, man, you're a little runt, okay?
Listen, your belly has gotten smaller. I just want to say, it has shrunk in size.
Yeah. Now he's being funny.
Oh. I don't even know where we're at.
What happens when you strain your head? Well, sensations of tightness or pressure across the forehead. I didn't have any of that. Sides or back of the head. Yes, I had that. I could not move. I had to move my whole body like this. And you can't see what I'm doing, but I am actually moving my whole body with my head.
Keeping his head stiff, too, which is hilarious.
Oh, it was terrible. It was the worst. And the dumb woman doctor that I went to when I was on my way to work and says, I've got to go to the doctor. And they said, go, there's a place on 41. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say where, but would not give me any painkillers or anything for it because she thought I was in there because I was lying. She did not know what cranial head sprain was. Thank God for the Indians.
Well,
and not the woo 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 type.
So he popped you some pills?
He gave me, I think, just one of those things that
muscle relaxers?
Yeah, not that, but yeah, basically. But I think he gave me a painkiller too, of some sort.
Like Tylenol 3?
More than likely, that's all they give you nowadays. They don't give you the good shit anymore.
Well, no, because you get addicted to it. They
and they're getting their asses reamed out for causing all these dope sick people or whatever you want to call them. So hey, that's all a good thing though. It's fine. But that was these guys laugh at me, but I was in pain. Just like my elbow. Oh, they laugh. Just like trying to get up off the thing we were working on the other day, and my knee is bad and I couldn't.
The fact you couldn't stand up was the greatest. And nobody would help you.
They wouldn't. They just sat there laughing going,
oh, and this is the guy who said, get me outside, I'll be in shape in 2 weeks.
And I am in some kind of shape. Just
round. You're
just round.
You're sometimes. Well, I can't make fun if you're saying you're round because I'm round. I mean, I'm not to the point where you can throw a ball at me and it creates its own gravitational pull around me.
Oh, you got your own moon orbiting around
not
you?
Not yet, but if I don't watch myself, eventually that's what's going to happen.
Oh God, no. We can't do that. Well, you know what? It's all good. I mean, you're going to eat a lot on Thanksgiving, aren't you?
Oh, God, yeah. I'm going to probably get myself sick.
Yeah.
Might have to not make it on Friday.
Well, that's fine. I've already got my day off.
Oh, I'll be here.
So now, one thing you said you wanted to talk about is aliens.
Oh, my gosh. Do you think Elon Musk is an alien?
You've said it. I don't. I think he's another idiot, but I don't. He's not an idiot. No,
he's like the smartest man in the world.
He's not the smartest man in the world.
He created his own rocket ship. He created electric cars. He has.
Okay, he did all that, but I think he bought Twitter just to let it crash, and that's all he's doing.
Right now, it's becoming extremely successful.
No, it went bankrupt, didn't it?
No.
He fired all these people, and then he had to hire them back.
No, he didn't.
Yes, they didn't. I thought
he didn't. He didn't have to hire them back.
He didn't have to, but he
didn't. He fired them. They're fired.
Is that right?
That's how it works.
But I think so. You think he is an alien, huh?
I mean, come on now. He's going to Mars to create a second civilization.
Well, see, now that's just. Would you go live on Mars?
It depends on what's going on. It depends on the government, if there is a government. And as long as it's not like, Joe Biden in charge, maybe.
So, do you think aliens exist? And if so, do you think they look like... That's the thing I
think they take form.
Like shapeshifters?
Yeah.
So... How would you like to have been the person who
I also
thought of these aliens in the form that we see people do them? The little whatever oval-shaped head with the big eyes. Where did they think of that?
They were probably on acid.
Yeah, did they actually see something like that?
They were probably on peyote acid. They were doing something.
So to think that we are the only species out there, I mean, as far as that goes, I think there may be something. Look at Sasquatch; he's out there somewhere. He's not an alien though.
Who says who?
Yeah, what defines alien?
Because you look at like ancient aliens, or when do you
believe
they'll show things like people that were like 9 feet tall and they had like elongated heads.
That's what I'm talking about. Those who designed that, or did they actually see something?
No,
like
actual people that had elongated heads. Oh,
what?
Yeah, some of the bodies they've dug up over the years. I think there's people that live. I think there's aliens that live in the ocean.
Oh, Aquaman.
Well, I think they're a lot more powerful than Aquaman.
But I I always say it's no fun being an illegal alien. But, I mean, there's that. There's
no,
those.
not those aliens.
No.
My goodness. I think they call them unwanted migrants. Oh, I'm sorry. That's me.
Okay, so you look up what defines an alien. It says belonging to a foreign country or nation.
You got to put extraterrestrial.
Oh, that's right. So do you believe extraterrestrials are around?
Oh, yeah. I think, excuse me, I don't know if they're, I mean, I'm positive they've been to Earth. I'm positive they actually live among us. And I'm positive they've intermingled and how can they cross-specied?
Into what?
I don't know, lizard people? Look up lizard people.
Yeah, extraterrestrial from outside the Earth or its atmosphere. So, to believe that we are the only species, as I was saying before, I would have to say no. But as far as, I mean, an extraterrestrial ET or whatever you want to say, Men in Black, all the ones that they were chasing, stuff like that, I don't know. I would have to say, why haven't they showed themselves yet?
I'm sure they show us all.
So
they show themselves all the time.
You think they're shapeshifters, and then they can take the form of whatever they want, whether it be human, whether it be.
Because how can you explain someone like Elon Musk or like some of these geniuses? Okay, they might be more okay if they're not aliens, they're not extraterrestrials, then they're definitely reptile people, lizard people. And lizard people are reptilian humanoids, which play a prominent role in fantasy, science fiction, blah, 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 blah. The idea of reptilians was popular. I don't want to read that part. I want to know what okay. Reptilian aliens control Earth by taking on human form and gaining political power.
Political power.
Yep. Political power to manipulate human societies. And then there's multiple occasions that many world leaders are and are possessed by so-called reptilians.
Okay.
And I believe Elon Musk is one of them.
You think he's a lizard person?
Like Donald Trump could be one.
Oh, you could be one. I could be one.
Do I look like I'm politically influential and loaded?
Mine says it.
If I was loaded, we would not be doing this podcast from right here.
Well, you never know. It's a nice little cozy spot.
Yeah, but we do it in our own studio.
Lizard people also say are cold-blooded humanoid reptilians who have the power to shapeshift into human form.
Okay, so yeah.
So
they're real.
Creatures have had their claws in humankind since ancient times, and world leaders like Queen Elizabeth, George W. Bush, the Clintons, Bob Hope are all lizard people.
Oh, you know the Clintons are.
Yeah, the Clintons.
And Bill tried to spread his reptilian seed everywhere.
Yeah, he's got that split tongue so he can do two at a time.
I wouldn't be surprised. But I thought he liked getting the tongue more than giving the tongue.
Oh, wow. I don't know. So, I've never heard of lizard people. I've never heard of that before.
No?
No. I don't understand.
Do you believe in aliens?
Like I said, to think that we are the only, and I use this term loosely towards myself, the intelligent form on Earth, because I mean, or
in the universe or in the space
is kind of, I mean, because look at like Star Trek, that was
It'd
from the '60s, and they were,
it'd be quite small-minded to really think that you're the only one. This is the only life form that exists.
Yeah, exactly. But as far as it goes, I mean, if I don't want to get picked up and probed, I would hate that. But I mean,
if I don't know about it, whatever.
Well, you're gonna be on their ship. I'd be scared shitless.
It all depends. It depends what form they take.
Which is fine, because when you probe, they don't want shit in you, so you'd have to scared shitless. Like when you go
they probably take all your
colonoscopy.
Shit out.
Colonoscopy. You gotta. But as far as that goes, I don't know. I guess if you watch some things on TV that show where people have seen them UFOs and stuff like that, I mean, I don't think so. I would have to say no.
You don't believe in
aliens?
Yeah, you don't believe in them. So you don't believe there's
a higher, not a higher form, but just another form of life.
I mean, if they're making it to Earth, they're a higher form than we are, because we can't make it to any of the Earth. We know there's planets out there.
Have we tried?
There's like the closest planet like to us is like billions of light years away.
Yeah,
in other galaxies.
So I guess you're right. They would be a higher form if they made it here.
But nobody can survive with our life expectancy.
Right. Well, that's true too.
I mean, I guess if you put a baby in a spaceship and sent it out for 80 years, by the time they'll make it there by they're 80 years old, but can you realize how stupid that person would be?
Oh, not necessarily.
Or
you think about
put a human in there.
So if they was to go out, would they really age, or they'd go back?
I think they would age,
and they'd come back, say 40 years later.
Well, my question is, would they grow? Because you're in space with no gravity. Would you be able to?
You're
grow?
taller in space. Did you know that?
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, you stretch?
Yeah, pretty much.
I need to go to space.
Yeah. Yeah, then maybe the belly would.
Yeah, I need to get taller. Crap.
But as far as how do you know? Say you go into space for a year, or what you think is a year, and you come back and it's actually 40 years later.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Would you be, you'd only be a year older, but everybody else would be, either dead or gone, or,
That'd be weird. I wouldn't know how to respond. I wouldn't know how to respond to that.
Wouldn't that be trippy?
Unbelievably trippy.
I mean.
So if we were trying to go to another planet.
They keep talking about life on Mars or wherever it is.
That's living on Mars. And there used to be life on Mars. I'm talking about a place that they really truly believe that there is life. And
would it be hostile?
I'm positive it would be hostile.
Why? If they come here,
we're not.
Are we hostile to them?
I would assume if someone just fell out of the sky that we didn't know, we're not going to be friendly to them.
Well, it depends on where he lands. If he lands in,
China?
Well, no, not China.
Russia?
They'd probably eat him, put him. If they landed
how about south side of Chicago?
They heard they'd kill him. If they landed in some, bumfuck Egypt town, hey man, look at that. What the hell's that? Well, I don't know. They'd probably
I don't know. They'd probably shoot him too. Here's the thing. Chances are it's not going to go well for whoever lands on.
Maybe, who knows?
I mean, look, if everything's true, like with what's going on in Area 51, they have aliens locked up in that up there.
Still alive?
Yeah, that's the
Area 51.
That's what Bob Lazar. I'm pretty sure that's what Bob Lazar was talking about because he worked there. That they have locked up live aliens there.
Who?
Bob Lazar.
Who's that? He's a lizard person?
No, well, I mean he could be, but he was a scientist for Area 51.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And now he's going around telling his entire story.
Serious?
Mm-hmm.
There's something. Well, it seems weird, doesn't it, that they have something, but they never released it. What'd they say? It was a weather balloon that they found with that whatever that was that crashed.
I mean, granted, they also do secret aircrafts.
Yeah, right.
There, so
it's not just an
look
alien
at the new B-2 bomber. I mean, it looks like a damn alien spacecraft. But no, back to what I was saying. Say if you take a young family, let's say the mom and dad say they're both 21. They have a baby. They put them in a spaceship, ship them off to this new place. Maybe you gotta do it twice because they have a baby that's a boy, another family with a baby girl. So you gotta be able to reproduce because chances are those two aren't going to make it to the new planet. So they just keep reproducing on the way there.
Why wouldn't they make it?
Because
they got to be fed and all that, or what?
Well, no, it's going to this Earth another Earth that's is billions and billions of light years away. It's going to take some time, so you're going to go through a few lifetimes to make it there.
Well, how long does it take them to get to the moon? How?
That's the moon. I'm talking about something that's okay. How long is a billion light years?
How long does it take, or how long is it? I mean,
okay.
If you're in a spaceship or something like that, you're going to get there quicker than it taking 80 years or whatever you're saying, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Yes, it would. I mean, what's it telling you? What's it telling you? Anything? Say, how long does it take to get to Mars? Mars would probably be the red planet where there's weirdos there that would eat people and that stuff like that. I think so. Mars. You surely wouldn't want to live in Uranus.
We're not going to Uranus. We're going to another planet.
How about the Milky Way? There's things beyond the Milky Way we don't know about. Once we hit that black hole, what's beyond the black hole? Nothing? Just a black hole? Is that right?
I don't know. I'm not an astronomist.
Oh, very
I
good.
think is that what it's called? No, we don't go with it.
Well, yeah, I would. What the hell? People don't know any different. Well, we know the ones who are listening to us are astronomists. I don't know. What is a black hole? That's a good question. What is a black hole? We're looking stuff up right now because we're intrigued. A black hole. And some of you out there, like one of the guys I work with, would say, I know what a black hole is.
Oh my gosh. This is, oh man. I don't know if
What?
It's all blowing my mind reading what I just read.
What, Joe, really?
Yeah. All right. Looking back in time. When we use powerful telescopes to look at the distant objects in space, we are actually looking back in time. How can this be?
What? Say that again.
Okay. When we use powerful telescopes to look at distant objects in space, we are actually looking back in time.
Oh, yes. I understand that.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay. Now listen. Light travels at a speed of 186,000 miles per second.
Yes.
Per second.
I didn't know the exact thing, but I know, yes.
You're really starting to sound like you're smart.
No.
This seems really fast, but objects in space are so far away
Yes.
that it takes a lot of time for their light to reach us.
Yeah.
So the farther the object is, the farther in the past we see it.
Yes.
Our sun is the closest star to us. It's about 93 million miles away. So the sun's light takes about 8.3 minutes to reach us. This means that we always see the sun as it was about 8.3 minutes ago.
Yeah, in the past.
Blows my mind.
And then, did you know if Superman could go around the world and make it rotate the other way, we'd go back in time?
What?
Superman could fly around the world and make the world spin the opposite way. We'd go back in time.
This is insane. I didn't know that. I didn't know any of this. Superman, that's fake. Fake.
Well, obviously, it's fake. Do you believe there's a Superman?
Superman, no.
So did you know
Lizard people, yes.
Did you know what a black hole is? This is interesting.
I know a black hole. What is a black hole?
Who has one?
Huh.
I don't know, but
Well, I can think of a couple.
Crystal meth.
Yeah.
A black hole is a place where in space where gravity pulls so much that not even light can get out. That is interesting right there. Gravity is so strong because matter has been squeezed into a tiny space. This can happen when a star is dying. Well, I'm probably a black hole then. I'm a star that's dying, right?
You're a star?
And because no light can get out, people can't see black holes. They are invisible. That's interesting to me. That is very interesting. I never knew exactly what a black hole was. I knew what a black box is in an airplane.
So
yes.
So the closest Earth-like planet to is 31 light years.
And what is it? Pluto.
No, it's planet GJ357d.
They don't even give it a real name?
That's the real name.
G?
Anything's a real name when you say it.
I don't believe so. How come then they do Plato? I can't even think of it.
Is Pluto even a planet anymore?
I thought they got rid of it, actually.
Well, but I know it made a comeback. But did it go away again? I swear.
This society is messed up. Pluto, we're not going to consider you a planet anymore. We're just going to get you out of here.
It's just a rock in our atmosphere that got into a gravitational pull. So now I can't stop looking. I want to find the next Earth.
Pluto is a dwarf planet, obviously.
There's 3 newly detected planets in orbit. Relatively cool and stable star about every 5, 18, and 67 days. Their masses are 1.4, 4.3, and 5.2 times that of Earth, respectively. What am I reading here?
I do not know.
I'm just trying to find the next Earth and how long it takes for me to get there.
Well, it's not Pluto because Pluto is extremely cold.
Oh, yeah.
And
it's so far away from the sun.
Why? How do you know that?
I remember when I learned planets, like 3rd grade, Did we learn planets in third grade? Or was it in fifth grade?
Third-
Or was it even in middle school? I don't. I'm gonna be
Third
honest with
grade
you.
has been so long ago, I could not tell you a thing.
Man, how long ago?
How old are you in third grade? 8 years old?
Oh God, I don't know.
Well, you figure if you're third grade, just say 5 years old. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're about 8 years old.
Okay,
That would have been.
I believe you.
That would have been. That would have been 50 something years ago. Oh God, I feel old.
Hold on, how old are you?
I am 28.
20. So I don't think your math.
If I was 8 years old in third grade, and I'm 61, how many years ago would that be?
Oh, I follow you now. I get it.
So, hey,
You said 20. How many years?
28. I'm 28.
Oh,
I'm a Highlander. I live forever.
have you ever heard that one thing where if was it your sister's 7 years old and you're half that, and you're half or 6 years old and you're half that age, or you're 3 years old, what's your age when you're 70?
I know it's. Say that again. I know it. It's still the same,
All right.
no matter what.
Okay,
if
so-
you're trying to say
okay,
if your sister is 6 and you're 3,
Okay, this lady is 6 years old,
Yeah.
and her sister's half her age.
yeah,
And then when she turns 70, how old's her sister?
still half her age.
Really?
Well, you're saying if your sister is 6
If she's 6 years old
and
your
you're 3
and your sister is half her age, at 70 years old, how old is your sister?
at 70 years old, she's
70.
73. If
She's
she's 3,
67.
well, I thought you said how old
You know
is
how
your
people
sister?
say that, like 35.
Well, yeah, but
Give
no,
me something
I
harder.
Well, yeah, just like me today when I told you what letter in the alphabet spells W.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Well,
Were you surprised I got it?
you did.
I know, but you were surprised.
No, you got it quickly, quickly down under.
Okay, so it's 4.7 million miles away.
What is?
Proxima Centauri B.
What is that?
It's the closest planet that is similar to Earth.
What is it?
It's Proxima Centauri B. It's about 4.7 million miles away,
Wow.
with an orbital period of approximately 11.2 days. This planet is about the same size. I don't know what that means, orbital. Hold on, so is our orbital,
Our what?
how many times we orbit the sun? I'm
Yeah.
assuming that's what they're talking about. That's 365, right?
Yeah, well,
Right?
yeah, we go around.
We do go completely around in
Yeah.
a circle. Can you imagine your years only being 11.2 days?
Boy, that's going quick.
Oh, man. Imagine how old you would be in that planet.
And, okay, talking planets, Uranus, as I talked about it before,
You just wanted to talk about
is
Uranus.
the 7th planet from the sun.
Yeah? So give me more facts besides the awesome name and...
You could fit 63 Earths inside Uranus. Uranus is ice giant. Uranus also has 13 rings. I bet I know somebody's on Uranus has 13 rings.
Yeah. So do I. So, I want to talk about aliens. I don't want to talk about Earth. But no, this is interesting. I can't stop looking at this now. But I
What?
can tell I'm getting a little bit of dead air here.
What are you talking about? What do you want to talk about? What was you were something
I don't
that
know.
was,
You got me sidetracked on this.
you started talking about planets.
Did I?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember anything anymore.
I would like to travel to another planet.
Would you?
Well, yeah.
How about Jupiter?
And I want to go to a planet that I can get out, take my mask off.
I don't think there's going to be any of them.
But that's the planet I want. Why can't you just give me that planet, Mike? I mean,
Well,
come
I'm
on.
trying to find one. Jupiter is the 5th planet from the sun. The
There's
largest.
none. There's none in our atmosphere, in our galaxy. You gotta go to a different galaxy.
How do you know? A galaxy far, far away?
Well, they already know that you can't live on any other planet except ours.
How do you know? I thought they said that.
Even though Elon Musk is trying.
Oh God, I know. But yeah, there is no living on any other planet more than 30 times. I mean, I don't understand it either. Hey, what the hell? Neptune is the only planet in our solar system that is not visible to the naked eye.
Why not? I bet you I can't see Pluto.
I bet you can't see Uranus either.
I try.
Why is Pluto not a planet? Huh? Answer me that. Why?
Answer you what?
I don't know.
What did you just ask me? I wasn't listening to you.
Oh, thank you. Back to your aliens. What do you think about them?
I think they're real. I like to meet one.
Do you mean real as in them ones we talked about earlier with a tall body and the elongated head, if that's
I know. Well, I mean, I'm sure there's probably some out there like that. Because, we're all different. But
go ahead.
I think that they're just they do take on our form, or they've already interspecied their thing, and there's like half alien, half human out there.
Do you believe in Loch Ness monsters and stuff like that? Sasquatch? Do you believe in that?
Yeah,
then?
I think there's a Sasquatch.
Do you really?
Loch Ness monster, I'm not too sure about.
Why not?
I mean, really?
If you believe in aliens,
well, I guess there. No,
why
actually,
can't there be?
I guess there could be, because I believe there's aliens that live in the ocean.
Yeah, no, that was not the real thing. I was thinking of something else.
Do you believe in dinosaurs?
Oh, yes. Dinosaurs once ruled the world. Well, I don't know if they ruled the world, but a Big Bang would have you believe ain't that the Big Bang Theory?
What's that? That's when planets collided and created the atmosphere, or created the galaxy.
What killed the dinosaurs off? What?
No, an asteroid killed the dinosaurs and climate change.
No.
The Ice Age, buddy. The Ice Age.
The Ice Age. We haven't hit that yet.
Well, in dinosaur time, they did.
I thought that...
I'm telling you right now, there's the dinosaurs. Dinosaurs died from a asteroid and the Ice Age.
Well, okay. So an asteroid, okay, perhaps a comet struck the Earth. Yeah. And I thought it just... Yeah.
You thought what? That the Big Bang happened? That's how Earth was made.
Well, I keep thinking Big Bang, boom, something hit, and it blocked out the sun.
You don't
and
know
all
what the
that.
Big Bang Theory is, do you?
Yeah, it's where two worlds collide. An asteroid impact, you are right, was the main culprit. Volcanic eruptions that caused large-scale climate change may also have been involved, together with more gradual changes to Earth's climate that happened over millions of years. I learn a lot from this podcast.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. The Big Bang is how astronomers explain the way the universe began. It is the idea that the universe began as just a single point, then expanded and stretched to grow as it is right now, and is still stretching. That's a terrible answer.
That is. Okay.
That was a short answer from NASA.
And so...
Why would I believe NASA? They're part of the government.
So, it didn't tell you nothing. It did not tell you anything. What is Big Bang Theory? What is the Big Bang? So that is when what happened?
I just changed the page. I don't remember what I said.
Okay.
So around 13.7, I don't know why I said 17, around 13.7 billion years ago, everything in the entire universe was condensed in, Jesus, what's with these words I can't say? Infinitesimally?
Sure.
Small singularity, a point of infinite denseness and heat. Suddenly, an explosion expansion began, ballooning the universe outwards faster than the speed of light. This was a period of cosmic inflation that lasted mere fractions of a second. About 10... why would you give me something like that? I can't even say this. I'm not even sure what this means. But according to physicist Alan Guth, in 1980 theory that changed the way we think about the Big Bang forever. When cosmic inflation came to a sudden and still mysterious end, the more classic descriptions of the Big Bang took hold. A flood of matter and radiation known as reheating began populating our universe with the stuff we know today. particles, atoms, and the stuff that would become stars, galaxies, and so on.
It's just basically the world expanding.
The universe, not the world.
The universe, I'm sorry, yes.
It's just the way it sounds, space expanding.
Yeah, I guess. It has to, yeah.
But how can space expand? Isn't space just space? It goes
Space
on forever?
is infinite. Infinite? Is that the word?
Yeah, but what if the space is flat?
Hey, do you believe the world is flat?
Fuck no.
Why?
I'm not retarded.
No, I didn't think you were, but it could be.
I've seen pictures.
Oh, wow. I've seen a globe too, okay?
But it's not a sphere. It's a sphere.
It is a sphere. But how do you know it isn't flat? How do you know
But you can't say it is a sphere and be flat.
Just like the moon landing. That was a hoax.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
They did that somewhere in Nevada. They staged it.
I don't believe that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But you don't think the world is flat?
No, God, no.
Come on, why not?
Why not? I don't really have a good answer for you.
I know. That's why I'm saying.
I just believe it's circled.
It could be flat.
I believe it's a
I
circle.
don't believe it's flat, actually. I just say it could be.
You just told me you believe it's flat. I really honestly have I don't know. I think it's a circle. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. If I can be proven.
Why can't we fall off it then?
Well, I haven't heard or seen any big stories about someone falling off the side of the earth, have you?
No. But I mean,
that's my number one.
You think about it. This is us, right?
You think it's a plane, and then instead of it being a circle, it's just one gigantic. But I don't know. But people, when you get high enough, you can see the circle of the earth. It's like that guy that jumped, that guy in Red Bull who did that gigantic. They did that. The world record on the longest parachute or free fall.
Yeah.
And you can see the curve of the earth when they brought him up there. Because he was at the upper, the upper point of our atmosphere before, he was pretty much in space.
Oh, that guy. I remember that now. Okay.
So you can actually see the curvature of the earth.
Man, they could have just put a picture up there.
Jesus. I mean, you're probably right, but I don't know. No, no. It's circled.
It's a circle?
It's
just and then you believe the moon landing was real.
Yeah, but again, I wasn't even born when it happened.
Oh, that's right. Oh, my God.
I was born in the 80s.
Oh, man. I was there. I watched the moon landing.
I bet you did. It was one of, 3 channels?
Just like the one board that I had.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did watch it. Holy crap. I remember that. 1969. I think that's what it was. Man,
How old were you in 1969?
I was 17. No, I'm kidding. I was
17.
I was 8 years old. I was 8 years old in 1969. When on January 20th, 1969, July 20th, I'm sorry, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin became the first humans to land on the moon. Or did they? Why are there no stars in the moonwalkers' photos? Huh?
Do you realize the type of cameras they had?
Why is the American flag fluttering when there is no wind on the moon?
Probably because they didn't straighten it out.
Why are there footprints on the moon?
Hey, why don't you turn that sound off?
Oh, I am so sorry. I didn't do that. What the hell? Technical difficulties. Please stop. I don't know what to do. Oh, God. That's not me.
Hey, it's coming from me.
Oh, you son of a gun.
I thought I fixed that. My bad.
Oh, I was just getting into, was the moon landing fake? They were bringing up some pretty good points. The moon landing, the flag fluttering. Oh, my God, I think it was fake. Wow. Thinking here's proof conspiracy theorists the moon landings were fake. Surely if the sun were the only light source, then the shadow should be parallel. Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, right. I got it. I get it. Well, shadows in the moon landing photos prove the images were fake.
Well, now images, yeah. Because you got to understand, at the time, what was going on during that time. It was Russia.
Oh no!
And so they were on. There
You're
was,
talking about the Cuban missiles and all that.
And then they
That
were
was
because
Kennedy.
Russia was also trying to. Yeah, wasn't Kennedy the president at the time?
Not in '69. Kennedy died, got shot in 64, 63.
Okay, well there was something going on with Russia at the time, and
Russia was. Oh no, that was Cuban. That was.
and Russia was trying to get to space at the same time the United States
Oh
was.
yeah,
They're both,
they did.
It was
thought
they were
they
trying to get to the moon, see who got to the moon faster. So yeah, the PR department of NASA was putting out photos that they did take in Nevada during their training.
See,
But they actually did go to the moon.
so and then another thing is, why are there no stars in the pictures of the NASA moon landing? If you look at that, there are no stars. There's no stars. None. Not even
I'm
one.
gonna be honest with you, I don't really have an answer for you on that.
Okay, and then again, the flag is waving in the wind, but there's no wind on the moon. I didn't know that. Look at that. Look at that. It's waving. If we really went to the moon in '69, why have we never been back? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because we're trying to go to Mars.
Well,
And no, that is a good question. Why haven't we been back?
I don't know. That is a good question, actually.
I mean, it seems like something you should probably try to do is go back to the place you've only been to
Sputnik.
once.
That's what was the Russian thing. Sputnik. That was the name of it. I'm sorry, but I think it was a fake.
The
Government's going to come after me now.
You weren't. The government, they're stupid. Fuck the government.
We're all good. It's all good in the hood.
So, did you hear about this? Man calling for voluntary human extinction gets glowing New York Times profile.
What do you say that? He wants what?
Man calling for voluntary
Human extinction, which means death, or right? Getting rid of?
It's being extinct.
Why are we getting overpopulated?
Let me read this article to you.
Okay. Is it going to be like Soylent Green where we have to eat people?
What?
It was a movie in the 70s, Soylent Green.
And remember, I was born in the 80s.
That's your fault. But it was a movie about overpopulation, and basically they were making these little crackers, I think it was. And Charlton Heston was the person, and he found out that they were killing people or volunteering or whatever they were doing, and they were making them into these little crackers to feed people.
Really?
And at the end he says, Soylent Green is people.
I can hear your phone vibrating through the...
There's nothing vibrating. You've got a vibrator on.
What? All right. So as the country celebrates family time on Thanksgiving, the New York Times on Wednesday profiled an environmental activist, of course they fucking did, lobbying for voluntary human extinction, comparing the man's personality to that of a gentle children's host, Mr. Rogers. The article is the headline, Earth now has 8 billion humans. This man wishes there were none. What a jackass. I won't say what I'm thinking. And is written by climate reporter. They have climate reporters?
Yeah.
That's a real thing. Do you believe it? I'll ask you this in a second. Climate reporter Kara Buckley. Never heard of her. Sounds stupid. She highlighted Les Knight, the founder of Voluntary Human Extinction Movement. This is a movement?
Les Knight was the person's name?
All right, if this sounds... Oh my God, this is the stupidest thing. Their goal is an Earth without people.
What? How is it going to survive? Well, I mean, the Earth doesn't need people, I guess.
I honestly don't understand crazy people. All right. Beyond advocating for universal access to birth control and opposing what he calls reproductive fascism, which is the stupidest damn thing, or the lack of freedom to not procreate. Well, yeah, you cannot procreate. Cut your shit off. Snip it up or tie it up or whatever it is.
Or just don't have sex.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Well, anyways, Mr. Knight, they call him Mr. Knight, says that despite our many achievements, humans are a net determinant of the Earth. He's an idiot. In order to avoid confusion about the extinction agenda, Mr. Knight added the word voluntary.
So he wants people to step up to the plate and say, okay, get rid of me.
Just off themselves.
Yeah.
Decades ago to make it clear that adherents do not support mass murder or forced birth control, nor do they encourage suicide. It really does sound like they encourage all that.
It is. It's what they're doing. And I don't understand their theory behind it because we got too many people on Earth right now. Is that what the deal is?
Yeah, we're overpopulated.
Well,
and that's really the Democratic agenda is mass
mass suicide.
Well, no, is lower the population. I mean, I joke around saying that we should, the population is a little too much. We need to lessen it a little bit. But the Democrats actually implement policies for that. Killing babies, killing unborn babies, killing old people. What do you think COVID was for? The Democrat created.
Just like monkeypox.
Exactly. All right. So the idea that population must be controlled has also led to forced sterilizations.
Wow.
And measures that have proven inhumane and have been linked to racist theories like eugenic.
Oh my God.
She wrote, Mr. Knight, 75, is the founder of the voluntary human extinction movement, which is less a movement than a loose consortment of people who believe that the best things humans can do to help Earth is stop having children. That is the Democratic model, too. Which I hope they stop having children because then there'll be less and less of them in the future. I like this guy. I like the idea. It's only his crazy ass people who are going to do this. And guess what? When they die off, there's no more. They haven't procreated.
Just like the people with Hale Bobbitt or whatever that comet was.
Hale Bobbitt.
Well, I don't know. That's not the name of it. I just made that up. But
yeah, I can
the
tell.
ones who thought that they were going to catch the ass end of a comet and be on that, or they all committed suicide.
Oh, really?
'Cause that's what they were.
Crazy people.
Yeah.
All right. Despite rather broad goals of extinction movement, the New York Times journalist connected Knight to a popular children's host, the late Fred Rogers.
Oh, God.
Tall and gentle, Mr. Knight comes across as clear-eyed and thoughtful, like a mashup of Bill Nye and Fred Rogers. While Mr. Knight may be against the creation of more humans, he shows great compassion for the ones that already exist. What is wrong with these people? The environmentalist overall's view of people is not positive.
No, it's
obviously,
not.
if he wants them all to die, Jesus. It's like, I swear to God, they have mentally ill people that work like at the New York Times that know a few big words and know how to create a couple of sentences, and they're like, and
they hire them.
And that's journalism. And he calls humans the most destructive of invasive species.
We are.
And
I agree with that.
And super predators. I don't agree with that.
We are. We are the most destructive thing out there. Animals
I don't think so.
Animals live and they take what they need, and that's it. We take everything, whether we need it or not, and we destroy it. We want what we want until it's ours, then we get rid of it.
What? No.
Yes.
You got these psychopaths right here.
Well, yeah. Well, they want people to die. He's 75. Tell him not to worry about it. You'll be dead soon enough.
No, he should do us all a favor and started the extinction movement and just be the example.
Be the person who steps up and says, "I want to be the first one to do it."
Exactly. I'm going to do my part.
And then when people see you do it, they'll go, maybe that wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, it's one idiot. I swear. And I was going to ask you a question, now I forget. Oh.
We are the most destructive things out there, though. You do know that.
No, I don't agree.
What do you think is more destructive than man? Nothing. Animals aren't. Animals don't go around destroying things.
I think weather. Weather's the most destructive.
Okay. Weather's not man-made. You're correct.
Chinese flying fish that jump
Chinese flying fish. No.
What's those little bugs?
They're
an invasive species. They drive me crazy. They eat everything.
The Japanese beetle bug?
Yeah, maybe that's an invasive species, isn't it?
No, we are the most destructive, I said, not invasive. We are destructive as a species, I guess. Yes.
I disagree.
We destroy.
How about sharks?
No.
Okay.
What are they doing? They're swimming around the water.
They're killing things.
They're eating. That's all they're doing.
That's all we're doing.
No, we're not. We're destroying things. We're cutting down trees just to make more buildings.
Okay, what about birds? How about beavers? Beavers do the same thing.
Beavers dam up the water.
And kill everything in that.
No, they're not killing things.
Bullshit.
Nope.
When you dam up the water, fish die, vegetation dies.
No.
anything that living in that stream dies, deer die.
Look what we do as humans. What we do.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope, not gonna do it.
We just we cut down the trees and
So do beavers.
no, we cut down everything.
Woodpeckers.
We take beautiful land and make it into what?
We make it even more beautiful.
Into a parking lot or whatever. You're not making it more beautiful by putting in a strip mall.
But you
or
put a nice little park over
or
there.
a vape shop or whatever you want to call them, or what is the marijuana dispensaries?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. We're killing off everything. We're taking this beautiful land and destroying it.
Man, I didn't know you were such a.
I'm a tree hugger.
I didn't realize that. It's really weird in the industry you work in that you're a tree hugger.
Yeah, I know. I need the lumber, don't I?
So do you believe in like this whole global warming, climate change?
I'm sure there's something to it because
Do you believe to the extreme of what they?
No, not to the extreme to what they say, because if that
Oh
was
man,
the
I
case,
can hear you now. You're back closer to your mic.
I'm sorry.
Congratulations.
I want to apologize for last week too, eating on my microphone.
Oh, I apologize, my ass. You thought it was funny.
I did think it was funny. I was doing it on purpose. But anyway, the global warming, no, not to the degree they think it was, that they say it is. I don't believe it's that bad because, I mean, my God, glaciers are melting or whatever they're saying and all this stuff, and polar bears are losing land to live on, or
You know how vicious polar bears are?
oh yeah,
They eat people.
that's the stupid people who go up there and think they could get next to a polar bear and maybe take a picture. Hey, Mom, take a picture with me with this polar bear.
Oh, it's the same people that try to like take pictures with like the moose and they get attacked.
They get attacked.
It's like you guys are really that stupid, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. That's just a wild animal, not accustomed to seeing people around it or trying to take a picture with it.
Well, these people, I don't know. I don't get people. I really don't. There's a lot of people who really live in their fairy tale world.
People, yeah, they do. Actually, that's exactly
Their
right.
utopia. Their safe space.
Their safe space. Their utopia, or as I call it, Shangri-La. Their Shangri-La.
Shangri-La. Hey, what was your opening antidote? I don't remember what you said.
Opening what?
Your little opening antidote, because you always start the show with some type of antidote.
I said, it's been a good day in hell. Tomorrow I'll be glory bound.
Oh, really? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
No shit.
Why is that a good one?
I don't know if it's good or not, but I don't remember you saying that, though.
I did.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's okay.
And I've got an ending.
You've had better ones.
Oh, I know.
You need to start getting more prepared for this.
I know when I have to think of something on the fly, I just go, well, it's been a good day
It's
in
like
hell.
you don't take this serious.
Oh, I do. I just get lazy when I get home. That's exactly what it is. I am very serious. I want this thing to take off. I want to be able to.
I know. I just want to talk all day. Can you imagine doing like 4 or 5 shows a day and that's all we do? Because I know with some of the shit that we say or talk about while we're doing our actual job would be gold.
Oh yeah, we need to remember some of the shit. I don't remember.
I can't remember.
I don't remember shit.
We talk about so much stuff I can't. There's
I
no
got
way.
CRS. You know what I mean? Can't remember shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But that
Whoopi Goldberg grips Fauci critics after recent COVID diagnosis.
Whoopi.
She got COVID again. Come on, lady, put your mask on.
Yeah, why don't she go to the Extinction Club
The
or whatever
View.
it's called?
The View. What a bunch
Those 5 ladies need to shut up.
Yeah, you want to
Although
talk
there was
about
a good-looking one on there though. That
mental disability right there.
What's her name? What's the blonde's name?
The blonde.
Come on, do you know these ladies? You watch it when you go home every night.
Oh yeah, because they're on at night. You were the one who told me that you are a View fan.
Oh God, people! If you believe I'm a View fan, then well,
How many times did you go home and just went home and watched it? I watched it in the doctor's office, and I can't take it. I hear him talk. I'm like, oh my God, just hit me with the TV.
They are, and those people are very leftist, or whatever you want to call them. However you put it, I don't know. You could tell I'm getting a cold. I don't understand this shit.
All right, so of course they're trying to spread this COVID disinformation, the government and the View. So Fauci addressed the White House reporters on Tuesday as he prepares to step down from his government post. Trump should have fired his ass. That's a big mistake on Trump's part.
I believe that.
Where he reiterated people should get vaccinated and boosted because that's really helping to stop anything because you still get COVID. Fucking retards. It's just putting more money in Big Pharma. Oh, yeah. Put more money in Big Pharma that Biden stopped. He stopped them. stupid.
How did he stop? Yeah, he didn't do shit.
He just like anything else, he's corrupt.
He is.
In addition, to consider testing for the virus before gathering for Thanksgiving, Goldberg grew heated after playing the clip. Now that suggestion set the people's... Oh my God, she's retarded. I gotta stop saying retarded because that's offensive. I'm gonna start just saying that's a Democrat right there.
Yeah,
because that's the new word for the R word.
The retards. Yeah, you can't. Say,
I
don't like saying retarded either.
I just need to call them what they are.
What does actually retarded mean? Okay, anyway,
I
go ahead.
gotta call them what they are. Democrats.
The Dems.
All right, people's heads exploded from outrage. Goldberg said a lot of conservatives who posted about how much they hate Dr. Fauci. I'm one of them. I lost my place. Oh, there. Oh no. Okay. That they would rather get COVID. I couldn't find where I was. That they would rather get COVID than ever test again. Let me explain something to you.
What? Whoa. They'd rather get COVID than get tested again?
Listen, this is what Goldberg is saying that conservatives said, which I really doubt that most people said that. Let me explain, because they're Democrats. Let me explain something to you as somebody who's just come off it again. Again, it was emphasized she's gotten COVID again, and I'm sure she's like 15 boosted, 4-time mask. Stupid. I almost said some bad words there. And God, all right, here we go. And not a nice light, because I came off a tough COVID diet. She can't even talk in English. I can barely talk right now. Okay? You don't want to get this. It's not funny. You don't want this. This will kill you. But she's still alive. What matters with you people? What's the matter with you, you stupid fucking
she
bitch?
Is still alive. What the hell's wrong with her?
Yeah, here's another smart one. Co-host Joe Behar said the reason COVID... She is so stupid.
She is.
Co-host Joy Behar said the reason COVID-19 did not kill Goldberg, who tested positive for the virus last week for a second time, was because she was boosted. Bullshit. That's
they
what
believe that, though. That's
if you
their
are boosted,
way.
if you are not boosted, you could die.
How many people have had it that has not got any shots?
Many.
Yeah, have they died?
It's
I mean,
and here's
some
the
of
thing.
them probably,
and here's the
yes.
thing: the people that have died from COVID had pre-existing. It's the same people that have something that would from like the flu. I'm not saying COVID is not the same as the flu. It could be worse, but a lot of people they said that to the people who would die, like the people who have pre-existing health issues,
say diabetes
or
and stuff
old
like that,
or stuff like that.
But there's been many old people, many people with diabetes, and many people with pre-existing conditions have lived through it. So how can they?
Right.
Why do they point out just people with ailments and stuff like that, with hurt elbows and knees?
All right, so Joey Behar's words of wisdom here. All right, let's get back to that.
Okay.
If you're not boosted, you could die. That's the point. People write on Twitter or someplace, you see Whoopi got it and she has the vaccinations. Yeah, but Whoopi's sitting there. She's not in a casket. Thank you, Joy Behar said.
That didn't make any sense.
I know, she's a Democrat. Goldberg also noted that she was, oh my God. Why would they? I doubt she said this word. Immunocompromised. And people who are I can't even say the word. I'm sorry if I sound like a Democrat right now. I have to stay well, so I don't hurt anybody else. This is how we take care of each other. I don't understand how they say that, but then they want to kill off babies. They want to kill off all right, whatever. And I swear, this article is getting me a little fired up. This is how you take care of each other. I don't understand how a suggestion for making your life perhaps better for the holidays makes people crazy. Because the government's telling you what to do. That's what makes people crazy. The government should just shut the hell up and leave us alone. Just leave us alone. If we want to die, let us die. If we want to procreate, let us procreate.
Well,
if we want to not do what you want us to do, let us do it within reason. Within
reason. And we still have to wear masks at certain places.
I know it. I don't go to those places.
Well, you have to. I was at one yesterday because of...
Oh, the doctor's office?
Yeah.
But I can understand.
I don't understand that.
I mean, actually, I don't understand
I walked in without one. I thought, oh, shit. And then they had them there.
Oh, yeah. I don't understand why you still got to wear a mask in there.
I don't get it.
But I guess if you have COVID And
How do you know? I could have had it.
You're going to the doctor to get tested for COVID.
No.
Obviously, you're going, not you, other people. They obviously, if someone has COVID, they're getting tested and they have COVID. They don't want to spread it in the facility because you do have a concentrated amount of people. But it's not like they're giving you really surgical masks or the N95s, the ones that actually.
They're not giving you those.
And when I'm there, I literally put it just over my mouth.
That's what everybody does. And they have their nose
because
hanging out.
Because I can't breathe and my glasses get fogged up.
Yes, I know. That's what I do.
So I'm like, nope. And then when I go see a doctor, I take it off. I pull it down.
Well, they tell you that. When I went in there yesterday, she says, I need you to pull your mask down. I thought she said I wanted to pull my pants down. I'm like, lady, what is wrong with you?
I'm pretty sure that's what she said.
That's not where my mask is.
Yeah. That's my 20% there.
You're going to love it, baby.
I know, because the last time I was at the same facility where they made me pull my pants down.
That is strange.
No, I had to turn my head and cough too.
Oh,
it was my annual physical.
Or
my every 2-year physical.
Yeah, right. I got you.
But my gosh, these people just do or say what the government wants you to say. I hate it. I hate it. It's like you can't trust the government. They are always lying to you, and any advice they give you got to be skeptical of it. Have to be, because chances are they're lying to you. Oh,
that's a good possibility. I say so.
Oh man, here's some more. Oh my gosh, why do people hate watch? Oh my god,
what is it?
They can't even say words. I can't even read what they're trying to say. Why do people hate watch Dr. Fauci? If you don't like him,
hate watch. Okay, right. I get it.
If you don't like him,
that's like me watching The View and hating it.
Listen, this is a host. This is someone on TV. This is her talking. If you don't like him, carry on. There are other channels. There are other things to do. He's got you to wear a mask or do. He's not like he's got you to wear a mask bullshit or do anything else. So just carry on. Keep doing your non-masking. Co-host Sarah Haynes said, "You stupid fucking whore." I'm telling you.
He did get everybody to wear masks.
Exactly. He tried to get us all double masked.
Yeah, right.
Co-host Alyssa Farah Griffin. What's with the name? Also praised Fauci and said that conservatives blame him for everything. They disliked about COVID policies. A former Trump House official, Farah Griffin, joined her co-host in questioning Fauci's critics. Bullshit. I think a lot in my party blamed it. Okay, so this is a person that's a Republican. If they're on The View, not a Republican. So because they always agree, most Republicans I've ever seen on there, except Meghan McCain, pretty much always agreed with the other crackheads on this show.
That's exactly right. They do.
But I don't know. But he's not an economic advisor. So if you don't like the states closed down because of COVID or businesses closed down, that's not Dr. Fauci, an infectious disease doctor's decision to do that, or even. But here's the thing. It was a lot of Democrats pushing for shutdowns.
Oh, when COVID was going on?
Almost everything coming out of the CDC, the NIH, and coming from Fauci was shut down.
It was, too.
Everything was shut down because this was a extinction type of disease.
A pandemic. A
pandemic. So, I don't know. It's irritating. And this guy, I see him, he has such a punchable face. I just want to punch him right in the damn face.
Hey, they loved him for a while. Trump loved him.
Trump didn't love him.
Trump liked him for a while until he started doing. Until
other people didn't like him. When people didn't start not liking him, Trump started not liking him.
What's that saying? That's not a good thing.
Trump is as irritating as any other political figure out there.
That's true. Very much so. Very, very much so.
He's a flip-flopper.
Hey, it's okay. Let him flop the flip. That didn't make any sense. I know that.
Flop the flip.
You said he's a flip-flopper. I said let him flop the flip. I don't care.
All right. Well, hey, I'll be honest with you. I'm pretty much done getting fired up. I'm pretty much done.
Yeah, it's time for turkey.
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving. I hope you guys enjoy your Thanksgiving. If you have any suggestions on what you want to listen to, what you want us to talk about, and if you have any criticisms, you can tell us. We'll take it. But we're going to listen to you? Maybe. But I wouldn't put too much hope into it.
Yeah, and never, that's right, exactly. I don't put much into anybody's criticism, but they all
I
have
don't care about people's criticism.
Everybody's got their their own
Opinion?
Opinion. Yeah, I don't care.
What's our saying on that?
Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one.
Yeah, but we don't care about your opinion.
No,
our opinion is the only one that matters.
Right. Whether I'm right or wrong, I'm right.
Exactly.
So you know what? And I would like to just say, hey, just think about it this way. There's laughter after pain. There's sunshine after rain. So why worry now?
Oh, I like that one. Why didn't you say that one in the beginning? That one's fucking awesome. That is great. All right, everybody. I'm Travis Poisel.
I'm Mike Sisko.
You guys have a happy Thanksgiving.
Bye.